Hey everybody, welcome to Monday Night Live. I'm Kayleen Yoder. I'm an Emerald with Plexus, and I'm about to celebrate my 4-year anniversary with Plexus the end of October. Yay, so excited. So tonight we're going to be talking and focusing on recruiting. And in the last couple of months, we have been bringing on guest business builders that are sharing their wins and sharing what's working well for them. But tonight, we're going to focus on kind of some really important foundational things that are new to me that I have been learning and starting to implement. And I'm really excited to share them with you. So let's just get started. Um, if you know me, I love picture illustrations. I love to paint pictures and kind of connect the dots. And so an illustration that I have tonight, in reference to the rat race that we can get into when it comes to recruiting and building our business, is sometimes it might often feel like a pinball machine. So curious, who remembers all the pinball machines? I mean, I'm kind of dating myself. I don't think my kids have any clue what a pinball machine is, right? Okay, see all the me's in the chat. Love it. So when you play this game, you step into the arcade and you get around this machine and everybody circles around you because they want to watch you play this game and maybe even watch your demise because nobody ever really wins this game, right? So you pull the plunger and you let the ball go and you're feverishly pressing the buttons to activate the flipper so the ball doesn't go down the dark abyss, right? And so you often feel the anxiety, you feel the intensity, you feel the determination. I've got to do this. And I'm going to call this reactionary exhaustion. This game is a reactionary, exhausting game because all you're doing is reacting to the ball pinging and flying and the flippers flapping, right? So, does that paint a clear picture? So, guys, sometimes we can get into the rut with recruiting being, "Oh, I'm going to shoot out all these messages and I'm going to hope that it pings in the right direction and the right person gets it at the right time and they're going to respond and they're going to join me and they're going to love the products." And it's a very reactionary, out of control process that is not focusing on the person you are trying to reach. And so I want to create a different picture and in light of golfing. So cue the music, the calm music that comes on Sunday afternoons. Where's Emily? No, she loves golf. So this kind of sport, you have full control of the pace of this game. You are given you get to pick your clubs and you get to pick which club you want to use at which part of the game, right? And so this is a non-reactionary sport. This is a full control. It is a mental game. You're either in it mentally and you're focused and you're doing all the right things. But we have control, right? And so our golf clubs are our systems that we have in Plexus. We have training videos, we have messages that are already pre-written and available to you to edit and to make from yourself. We have follow-up systems. We have everything you need. Just pull the club out of your bag and swing it, okay? We also have time. We're not under a time buzzer. We're not feeling the pressure of anything. You are in control of how you grow your business, and we all have 24 hours in a day. It's all in how you utilize your time, right? And so one thing that I want to really focus on tonight is the player. Okay, so you might have a PGA professional golfer walk out on that field or that golf course, and you know very well if he made it out there for this tour that he knows exactly who he is, he knows exactly how to play this game, and he is quite confident that he's going to show up as that professional golfer, right? Guys, so often in network marketing, we come into it thinking, we're going to go to diamond in a heartbeat. We're going to go emerald in a heartbeat. And it's going to be so easy. And when you get down to it, and it's not easy, it becomes a mental game. And we need to first and foremost show up to recruiting, which is the first pillar in Plexus that we work hard on. You need to show up as the professional. You can be a professional recruiter as a silver ambassador. You could be new here tonight and opening your mouth and sharing Plexus. You can have a posture of, I know that these products are effective and that they work and that these could absolutely change your life, right? And so that posture is super important. And we hear it from Brittany and Christina often. Like they had a posture of, I know that these products work and I know that I am going to go to the top of the company. And that posture is so key to growing a strong foundational business in network marketing and here with Plexus. So I lost my notes. 1 second. Okay. So what are you telling yourself when you're looking in the mirror? Are you saying, I am confident recruiter, I can go and I can connect with people and I can talk to people about Plexus and I know this is everything that they need? Or are you showing up doubting yourself, doubting your abilities, not aware of what your strengths are? So I just want to slow you down for the next 20 minutes and really ask some important questions. So first and foremost, you need to know who you are and you need to know what your core values are to know who it is that you want to connect with, because your core values are important to you and you want to find people who have similar core values. And so we want to take note of that. Okay, I got ahead of myself. 1 second. Okay, so as we start having these conversations, knowing who you are, we want to also be genuine. We want to be authentic with everyone that we are meeting and talking to. Without that connection, it's going to feel salesy, right? And so something that we talked about today was how Facebook allows a lot of connection based off of how we work our business here. And initially, when I came into Plexus, I thought, Plexus is for everybody. I'm speaking to everybody on social media because they all have guts and they all need Plexus. And though that is true, that's not exactly who I am trying to reach. So Seth Godin, I think that's how you say his name. He says, when you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. And so it's important that we know who we're looking for and that we're finding the right people and we're speaking directly to them. So let's clarify and narrow this down to who exactly is it that we're speaking to. Connecting with the right people rather than the most people will allow for your conversations to feel natural, organic, connective, which in turn they become product users and potential business builders. Why? Is because there's connection there. There's a mutual trust and there is shared core values. So this is when we can say goodbye to salesy and slimy feeling. And this is when we say hello to a partnership. And so when we're working so hard to recruit new people to Plexus, it's hard work. And so you don't just want an average Joe Schmo. You really want to find some high quality people who are going to benefit from the products, but also benefit from our opportunity. So once you get clear on this, it's a helpful step to effectively recruiting because you're speaking directly to people just like you. Okay, so let's reflect and remember a little bit. I want you to write this down. Actually, let me share my screen. 1 second. Can you see that, Brittany? Okay. Do you see my side slides or is it the full screen? You see my side slides? Okay. There it is. Okay. All right. So finding your people and attracting them to what you do is what we're going to focus on. And so you all, can you see the font there? all of my pictures are covering it. You're good? Okay. All right. So now I can't see yet. 1 second. I printed out my papers. All right. So when you think about your ideal client and your dream teamers, I want you to ask these 3 questions. What does she value? What season of life is she in? And what does she love? And what would she love about what I do? So you can screenshot this, you can jot it down in your notebook, but this is something that I have taken the time to go and do this for myself personally to really pinpoint my dream teamers, my people that I know that should they step into this opportunity, they absolutely would be phenomenal here. They would add so much value, and they also would reap tons of benefits from being part of this community. But we need to know who they are, what they value, what season of life they're in. And so when I started just focusing on this, my posting changed. And so I started speaking more specifically to the people that I have been studying about, that I want to attract to my team, that I want to attract to my page. And so the value that I started to put out in my content is value that I want them to see, because I'm helping them solve problems, or I'm being relatable to their life and the season of life that they're in, or I'm posting about things that I love that I know they also love. And so this is attraction marketing. So I'm going to go to the next screen. Look at my little pouty face. I had to share it. All right. So ask yourself these self-aware questions. And these are super, I just thought they were very clarifying for me. But what did I actually want to hear before I realized that Plexus was the right opportunity or the right products for me? So maybe you're here tonight and the business isn't really on your radar at this point. Think about this. What was it that you needed to hear to make you realize, okay, I really do think I need to try these products? What did I have before considering the products, or what questions did I have before considering the Plexus products or the opportunity? And just go back and start thinking about that season of life. And my littles were little when I started this. This might have been a year before I started Plexus, but the season of life that I was in, and the financial strain that I was in, and the questions that I had, would this be worth my investment? I have 5 children, think about those things and put that in your posts. It can be super specific, but bring out the emotion of how you felt and how strenuous this was on your bank account, and what your life looked like at that time, and paint that picture for people to see, to be like, wow, she was going through all of that, and yet she knew like these products were worth investing in. I could do that too. And then think about different posts that you're seeing now on social media and what makes you click on them, and start analyzing, like, what is it that you'd like to see? What is it that engages you on other people's posts? And be thinking about that. And so that might be something that you also want to put out on your social media as well. Okay. I still can't see the top of my page. It's making me crazy. Okay. Few more questions to ask yourself is, what brought you specifically into Plexus and into the business? You have your own story, and it is so easy to see those rock stars out there busting it. And I tell Brittany this all the time, like, Brittany, I am not Christina. I am not a workout guru. I don't know that you'll ever see that. Maybe someday you will. But I kept going back to this whole comparison thing, like, naturally, and it was holding me back. And so hyper focus, put those blinders on, and really think about yourself and what was it that brought you here? Bring out the emotion of that. Bring out what the needs were. Bring out the hunger that you had for these products and for this opportunity. Um, write out 1 to 3 specific problems your business has solved for you and your clients. Think about people that have come into your organization and feature them. Ask them, can I share your testimony? Can I put your picture with it? Or you stepped into this opportunity and you've just helped 3 new people get started. Can I feature you on my page? And promote people that are coming into your organization. What are the most common questions that you get, and how do you respond to them with value and not just opinion? So a lot of times we love to be the know-it-all. Let me just give you my opinion, but people are looking for facts. They're looking for like they just don't want the fluff. They want give me the details, give me the facts, and let me make the decision, right? So these are just a lot of different angles to think about your own personal story, your own personal journey, but also figuring out how to get that out on social media to attract people that you want to bring into your organization. So let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. I'm going to stop recording, but I'm going to open it up for some questions. And Brittany, if there's anything you wanted to add, I will let you do that. One sec.